Okay, so today I am here at our local hospital. I'm not going into the hospital, but here for radiology, and I have an appointment to have a nerve conduction study done. So I've never had one of these done. I've kind of looked online to try to figure out what to expect. Um, for those of you that's not ever had one done, I'll be sure to let you in after it's over to see what it's all about. Um, reason I'm having this done is because I've been having recently a lot more pain in my legs and weakness and like tremors and like little electrical shocks going on. It's twitches. My legs have been twitching, and it's not just my legs. It happens throughout my whole body, but it takes turns on what it wants to affect. Sometimes the weakness and the pain and the twitching and all of that is in my arms. Sometimes it's in my legs. Sometimes it's even in my neck and shoulders. I've had it like muscles up here. I have like tight swelling feelings up here at the top of my head. Extreme like joint pain and muscle pain, and nothing relieves it. I don't think it's the kind of pain that you could take a pain pill for and that it would go away. Even Tylenol, ibuprofen, none of that seems to help at all. So I think this is neurological or something with my nerve damage. Sometimes my feet burn a little bit. That's not been as bad. I've had this going on for years. I would say 15 years, at least 10, but it would just come in spurts. It would just happen, and then it would last for a little bit, and then it would go away, and I wouldn't have any of the symptoms for a long time. But over the last few years, they've came more often, and they last longer. And this episode here has been going on since July. I've been seeing the same doctor for the last 11 years, and I feel like all we've been doing for the last 11 years is treating symptoms of something else. There's got to be an underlying cause, and I just don't want to keep adding more and more medicine. I want to figure out what it is and target that, because all the medicines that I get added end up having all kinds of side effects, and some of them can make these episodes worse. But the not having any energy and being so tired, and I have had times where I physically could not step up a stair, like walking up porch steps. I couldn't get up the steps to get into the house, or being able to get up out of a chair. Like right now, I'm sitting here and I've got my hand up on the steering wheel. It's extremely tiring to have my hand up here. The weakness has seemed like it's migrating itself now up to my upper limbs this last week. If I don't do anything, I do okay. But if I get up and I do stuff and do my daily routines, and then I am just wore out, my muscles don't want to work the next day. It feels like I have over-exercised. So I want to get down to the bottom of this and figure out what this is going to show. I have an appointment. I ended up switching doctors. I finally just felt like we were at a place where we weren't seeing eye to eye on things, and I felt like our relationship changed within that. And so I looked up and I found an internal medicine doctor who's also a primary care physician, and I met with him last week, and here I am already have an appointment to have this nerve conduction study done. Looked at all my results, checked my cortisol, which I had wondered about that, and I never could get her to do that. I have an appointment that was scheduled for my other doctor. It took 3 months for someone to call to schedule an appointment, and it's for a neurologist, and that appointment is not until July the 9th. So in my mind, I'm like, can you really expect me to go an entire year almost with this going on? I have to work. I have a job. You know, if I don't go to work, I don't pay my bills. If I don't pay my bills, I don't have a place to live. I don't have insurance. It's a downward cycle. I'm not looking to not work. I need to get better so that I can continue doing what I love to do. So I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go in, and I'll check back with you afterward. Here we go.